It's live by Eddie Kane Jr.'s channel.
Let me see. Eddie Kane Jr. Eddie Kane Jr. Eddie Kane Jr. Why that sound familiar? Get over here.
Eddie Kane Jr. I'm letting you know right motherfucking now. Do not record my live and go put it on no YouTube channel. No, I'm not playing.
Now, J-May received a lot of backlash from the 60-30ers, you know, for being on stage with Durk. You know what I mean? He even mentioned to us in our blog that, you know, FBG Young, you know, was giving him a lot of flack about it, you know? So what's your thoughts, buddy?
Yeah.
You know, y'all from 63rd, man. How you feel about J-May pushing peace with Lil Durk officially in front of the whole city of Chicago?
I gotta really think, man, like, overall, man, it's growth, you know what I'm saying? And J-May, he inherits this beef. This ain't no beef that J-May came into like a lot of us. Like, a lot of us are really from that neighborhood. So the shit that was trickled down to our big homies, and some of us was like actually 10 toes in that shit before it was trickled down to the little homies from the big guys. You see what I'm saying? And J-May not one of those. J-May, you know what I'm saying, he was a founder of this shit, like, later on into life, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, once a lot of shit had already had took place. So I can't expect nothing less from J-May. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put no gang title on him, but shit, Shorty BD. You know what I'm saying? Well, he used to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how y'all think that? How y'all thought that was gonna work? Y'all think he like J-May come from the Calumet building? He come from the same projects that they come from, that a lot of them grew up in. So it's like, I really can't be mad at him because overall, we all know J-May gang. J-May, he been chasing that shit. J-May just he want the bag. J-May want to be rich and famous, gang. And
ain't no secret. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the post. I'ma sub back to you. Rit. Know what I'm talking about? Hey, my people. Y'all know why we here. Renegades. First and foremost, y'all know how I feel about FBG Butta. You know what I'm saying? It is my stance is known. I definitely think he's a cooperator. You know what I'm saying? Of the highest order. But, always a but. The dude definitely is a personality. Dude definitely has charisma. And the dude definitely be talking some real stuff sometimes. And now, with him being knocked in the county, his mind is a little more clear. He's off those rugs. He's not all, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How we see him sometimes in interviews where he's all over the place. Now, his thoughts are more clear, are more concise, more focused. So, Renegades, y'all just heard he's on this call, and this would be amazing, you know. He's on a jail call. Dude be talking about a lot of touchy topics on recorded jail calls. But hey, it is what it is, man. Do what you do. Y'all heard that Butta was just speaking on J-May, you know what I'm saying? And he's not really a 60-30, you know what I'm saying? Not from there. A lot of that stuff for him is inherited. J-May from the Calumet buildings, you know what I'm talking about? He grew up with bruh giving him the Fifth Ward B's because he was dressed too clean, you know what I'm saying? He grew up with Lil Reese, have him in a headlock every day. He grew up down in the Calumet buildings where, according to his cousin Lil Reese's daddy used to beat up J-May daddy. So J-May is locked in with them cats, you know what I'm talking about? When T Slick, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, T Slick. When T Slick died, J-May got a charm with T Slick face on him, you know what I'm saying, with the ice around it, you know what I'm talking about? Dude never did that for Duck, Archie, you know what I'm saying? He from Archie gang, never did it for Duck, for Archie. None of the cats on his side. He did it for a cat on the other side. So I agree with Butta. It's no surprise that he's up there with Durk. And J-May is BD. You know what I'm saying? Whether he was or is, whatever case may be, that's what he identifies with. So it's no surprise that he's up there with Durk, you know what I'm saying, and making plays. And we know J Mane is about the bag, you know what I'm talking about? It just is what it is. And I'm not knocking him, but he definitely does a lot of questionable things, a lot of things that people look at like, if Duck was here, would you be doing this? You know what I'm talking about? But Renegades, let's keep going. Peep this.
Oh, if this is a trolling question or a serious question, but man, they just want to know, you know, will you be taking the stand in Lil Durk case, or have you already gave the feds information about OTF?
Man, I ain't got shit to do with none of that shit. What the fuck I got to do with that shit, man? I'm from Chicago. I ain't got shit to do with no blood, none of that shit. I wasn't in fourth grade. And, you know, for the records, you know, for all the motherfuckers who be trying to be funny, hell no, I ain't got shit to do with that shit. And
Renegades. Now, this is where, you know what I'm saying, I got to look at Butta with the side eye, you know what I'm saying? Because that question, DJ, you just asked him, say the fans, hey, who knows? I think that was a DJU question. He just putting on the fans. Hey, but I digress. The fans or DJU want to know, is Butta going to give a statement, or has he already given a statement against OTF? Butta, that is not an out of bounds question. That is a valid question. Are you going to take the stand in this case to beat this time? Because you're looking at time, Butta. You know what I'm saying? And there's nobody really for you to, you know what I'm saying, Italian Beef and Pepsi your way out of this one on, except for Little Durk. You can attach yourself to that. Now, he got a little offended speaking about like he ain't got nothing to do with it, and he from Chicago, he in LA. But Butta, you didn't have nothing to do with the O Block 6. You weren't there. You don't understand what I'm talking about? You weren't down in the Gold Coast. You didn't see them doing the driving on the way down there. You didn't see TZ in there making the call to, you know what I'm saying, D-Thing or whoever to get the people down there. You were just on the 63rd side. You had nothing to do with that case as far as the assassination of FBG Duck, and you were on the stand. So it's a valid question, because I'm be honest with you. No matter what you do, Butta, if you get out, say this time right here, if you get out like some short stint and you don't get no time behind this and you are armed habitual, you know what I'm saying? Cats don't think you working, you know what I'm talking about? But Renegades, let's keep going. Check this out. Wow.
you know what I'm saying? So he had to make that shit make sense. And then y'all gotta think about it, nigga. His daddy, nigga, was one of the motherfuckers in jail with Larry Hoover and them, boy, on fourth grade, nigga. And he the only one out of a lot of them niggas who was charged with Larry that's actually halfway home or home, gang. He the only one. Y'all don't think that man was working? Y'all don't think that man was working to keep his son out of jail too? Y'all don't think that man wasn't getting his son the tools to even stay out of jail to keep himself from being involved with a lot of that shit? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the only thing that can happen to you is what you allow. Especially once you become so successful in life and you get placed on pedestals. You got, like, Lil Durk did some stupid shit, and he did it with his ego. You know what I'm saying? Because if he did it with his brain, he wouldn't be wrapped up right now.
Now, Renegades, here we go. With Big Durk, you know what I'm saying? Lil Durk's pops Big Durk. This is not the first time that I've heard that he's working with them people. You understand what I'm talking about? I heard that, like, when he first got out, Cass was saying that he gave the people something. He gave the feds something, you know what I'm talking about, in order to get out. And how ironic is it and sad, Durk is waiting for his pops to get out. His pops in there over 20 years in the feds, damn near 30 ball, up in the feds. Him and his brother D-Thing waiting for his pops to get out, you know what I'm saying? And when his pops get out, lose his son D-Thing, and now Durk is knocked by the feds and looking at mad time. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And I know Big Durk, he got out. I know he looking like, man, all he doing was waiting to get, you know what I'm saying, with his sons. And in a way, he could be losing both his sons, you know what I'm talking about? One to the grave and one to the Bing, you know what I'm saying? And out there in Killer Cali, they still got, you know what I'm saying, the chamber, you know what I'm talking about? Pine Oil Heaven. They can get took up out of there in Killer Cali. They don't play out there, you know what I'm talking about? So, as far as Durk Daddy working, I don't know. I have heard it. But hey, if anyone would know, it's Butta. Because Butta is definitely, he's one of the he's a cooperator's cooperator. You understand what I'm talking about? Butta. Cooperator number 1, Mr. Martell. You know what I'm saying? All them cats, you know what I'm talking about? They all cooperate. So they got inside knowledge. I believe they've worked with the feds before. They've been with the feds before. So they got knowledge. So he might be speaking something that he knows. You know what I'm talking about? He might be speaking some fact. Real talk. That's just how I see it, man. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. You ain't no renegade. Hit that sub button. You want to join us on the low key Go Lions beat the pack mission. Hit that join button. Welcome to the Renegades. Ain't no secret.